Wow. I want him going like that every day, every minute like that. That's lovely.
Everything about it.
That's one of the greatest horses you could ever hope to have right there. Once you get that, get it really nice, that's the time to then ride a transition into the canter. Try to keep your reins short. And don't lose him. Don't ask for that transition till you have him back right. Yes, there. Yes. And then overpower with your leg. Overpower into the canter. Don't tip your body and the reins. Yes. Now back to the trot. Back to the trot. Yep, there you go. Make a little circle there. Get him really nice. And as you come out of the circle, you can do it in the canter again. Keep your reins nice and short. Yes. Now canter there. Don't tip your body. Don't tip your shoulders. Just try to overpower with your leg and seat, not your shoulder. Good. Good, a little half circle in reverse there around the grub. There. The thing we're working on is just what we spoke about earlier, which is that connection between the horse and rider. So this horse has to know that when Francis gives him a command to settle or to go forward, he has to do it in a manner that will allow him to jump the jumps better. Right. You know, her job as the rider is to get him in the frame and in the position to jump the jump well. His job is to jump the jump well. Well, he knows how to do that as long as she can get him there to the right place. So what we work on is just her balance, her connection to him, and that he listens to her. And he's a very sensitive horse, and he does it, but he's also, you know, a 1,200-pound animal that has to listen to a 100-pound kid. So, you know, it's a lot of work to make that connection. Very good. Good. Now ride that transition again to the trot. Yes. Good. Yes. Oh, how does he feel there? That's lovely. Now keep it. Don't lose it. Don't tip your shoulders. Overpower with the leg into the transition to the canter. Right there, right there, right there. Now. Yes. Now you got it. And back to the trot again. And you achieve these connections through transitions. You'll see very rarely are they just cantering around, unless we're working on conditioning for the horse. Right. They're not just cantering around in the field for 5 minutes each direction. Right. It's constant turning. It's constantly settling the horse. It's constantly asking them to go forward. You see that spectacular frame that he's carrying himself in right now, you know, but he'll get out of that. And you notice that we're fortunate because we're able to do that here, not in a ring, but up and down these hills, which again just makes the connection even more meaningful. You know, when you get a good connection in the dressage ring and then you take it out and introduce up and down hills, it can fall apart. Right. So, and for show jumping, oftentimes we're jumping in up and down conditions. Certainly in spruce, there's different places in different rings with this kind of terrain. So they have to learn how to carry themselves through those through those maneuvers up and down different hills, and then you really have a horse that's fit and strong and balanced and ready to perform.
So this is kind of like your pre-flight check.
Yeah, right.
They're doing with each other. Would that be fair to say?
Yeah, that's right. And this is the same type of work she would be doing the morning before a Grand Prix. Okay. She's going to come out and work this horse. She's not going to work him maybe this hard, but she's going to come out in the morning before that big class, and she's going to check those buttons. She's going to check those connections, those gears, and make sure that the horse is listening to her and ready to do his job if she does her job. And they're like people. Some mornings they come out, they don't really necessarily want to listen to you, and so you have to take a little extra time.
They're a little sleepy and a little lethargic.
So, you know, it's important with jumpers. We always come out and do our flat work in the morning before their classes, so we know that they're ready to do their job. Good, I think that's good, Francis. That's enough.